The history of hand-washing practice in hospital. In the 19th century, childbed fever was common in Europe hospitals. It caused a high mortality rate of women shortly after the childbirth. At that time, no one knew about the causes of the disease. Even the doctors did not have the concept of pathogen. They simply thought that diseases were caused by bad air from the dead bodies. In 1846, a Hungarian doctor named Semmelweis noticed some strange phenomenons in his hospital. In the same hospital, a significantly higher mortality rate due to childbed fever was found in the doctor's maternity ward than in the midwife's ward. In the doctor's ward, the medical students helped the women during the childbirth. However, there were only the midwives to do it in another ward. It was quite strange that the mortality rate would be higher in the ward with the more well-trained professionals. Semmelweis found that the doctor would perform autopsies on victims of childbed fever and went directly to work in the ward for childbirth. It somehow carried some unknown materials from the dead bodies to the women during the childbirth. It caused the spreading of the disease. This explained why the mortality rate was lower in the second clinic. It was because the midwives did not carry out autopsies and hence their hands were not contaminated with the tissues from the dead bodies of childbed fever. He started promoting hand washing by chlorinated solution in his clinic, and the spread of childbed fever dropped significantly. Despite the evidence to support his theory, other doctors weren't keen on the idea of blaming patient deaths on doctors. Semmelweis's work has widely been accepted only years after his death when another scientist, Louis Pasteur, further developed the germ theory of disease. Experiments showed that disease is caused by germs and not by bad air. It offered a theoretical explanation for Semmelweis's findings. Nowadays, washing hands becomes an essential practice of disease prevention. Thanks for the work of the great pioneer, Semmelweis, who devoted his whole life in promoting hand washing in the hospital.